I'm Adam Anshell for Pro Football Weekly, joined by senior editor Eric Edholm with a PFW news update. With the league year coming to an end, there are some big names being cut free by teams. Start off with the New York Jets, a bunch of names. Damian Woody, Jason Taylor, a former first-rounder, and Vernon Gholston, even Chris Jenkins cut free. What do you think of this?
Well, Damian Woody had the Achilles injury that kept him out of the last two playoff games, so this is definitely an injury-motivated move. No big surprise. I think he'll get a little attention around the league, but he didn't factor into their plans going forward. Jason Taylor probably will retire. Six-time Pro Bowler, had an amazing career, but I assume that after the past two seasons, even though he's had some big plays, he'll be done. The big question is with Vernon Gholston. Will a team give him a chance? He's only 24 years old. Probably figures into more of a 4-3 defense as an end, what he played in college. That's where I think he gets his next shot. Chris Jenkins, after back-to-back knee injuries, same knee, the left knee that cut both of his seasons short. His career probably is towards the end as well. Maybe he gets another chance, especially for a team that could use a nose tackle.
Now, all in all, though, the Jets, a bunch of big names gone. These are guys that played key roles at times when they were healthy. What do they do now?
Well, I think the Jets are going to be okay. They've got some young players I think can step up. Vladimir Dukas could be their right tackle next year, second-round pick last year. And they're bringing back LaDainian Tomlinson, so it's not just all financially motivated. They're not cutting all of these veterans that played such a key role for the team last year. So I think they maintain a lot of their core. They're still going to have some leadership, and they're hoping that some of the young players step up into those vacated roles.
Yeah, it should be interesting to watch. Obviously, some big names gone, but maybe not the production those names were used to anyways. Now, looking at the Washington Redskins, questions all over the place with this team and what will Mike Shanahan do. We know one move he's definitely making. They've cut Clinton Portis. Do you expect him to be gone or go somewhere else, or will the Redskins maybe bring him back?
There's a possibility, a slim one. Portis acknowledged this after he was informed he'd be cut, that he could come back at a lower salary. Shanahan talked about it at the Combine. It's a possibility. I think we're probably talking about a one-year, $1 million type of deal. They don't want him back as a feature back. So, look for Ryan Terrain to get the full load there. I just don't know if Portis is going to be willing to be in a system with another back, and whether he's going to find the right situation out there. I suspect it's going to be tough to find him the right team, the right fit for him, so he may be looking for a little while.
It's something we see with aging running backs over and over again. They were so good and then quickly suddenly have to fall to a lesser role. Now, looking at the Chicago Bears, also some big names there that they cut free, starting at the top with Tommie Harris, Hunter Hillenmeyer, another one. What's going on with the Bears?
Well, Harris, I don't think was a big shock. You'd kind of see them moved on from him during the year. Had some of his better games down the stretch and really did help this Bears team out. But ultimately, they didn't feel he was part of the rebuilding process up front. Some young guys like Anthony Adams, I think will factor in there. You could easily see them draft a defensive tackle with their first-round pick. So no shock there. Harris has some value on the open market. Maybe a team like the New Orleans Saints, a 4-3 defense that puts him in that 3-technique role, playing opposite the offensive guard. Harris, the penetrator, I think he's going to be motivated. He talked about kind of mentally moving on from the Bears during the season, so I think he could end up elsewhere and be effective.
I think it's going to be interesting to see for all these guys and the teams, as the CBA discussions continue, what's going to happen when the league year ends. These guys are going to have a place to go or be able to shop themselves around. We'll keep an eye on it. We appreciate it, Eric. And for all of the best Pro Football Weekly information, be sure to check us out on Twitter or go to the website, profootballweekly.com.